Hey, my lovelies, Empress Vibrant here. So, welcome to the May reading. I can't believe it's May already. So, big up Taurus season. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses. It's that time. Yeah, we want things all nice. We want it luxury. We want to eat nice foods. We want to look good. We want to smell good. We want to be just stepping outside feeling nice. But we are moving through stuff. But nonetheless, we're there. We give thanks and praises. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, May, we're here. You know, this is the time of bloom. This is the time of longer days and shorter nights. You know, time of plentiful. We're all wanting some next level stuff. It's like Taurus season makes us kind of sit up and be like, do you know who I am? No, this is what I want. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even on some arrogant tip, but that's just the energy that's rocking. And I'm here for it. Yes, man. Targets. Let it be known what it is that you want. Okay, see? Action. Action. So I'm saying this is the energy like, who says I can't? Pardon? I want that one. I want to go here. I want to eat that food. Oh, I haven't tried that. I would like that. What's that course of study? Oh, okay. So what's that then? Oh, I think I want to look into that. Oh, I'd like to go here. Oh, I'd want to do that. Oh, I'll take that job on. Oh, yeah. That's a bit of me, that is. Oh, you want to go here? You want to do that? Are we outside? Are we outside? Oh, we're outside. Are we working? Are we collaborating? Do you know what I mean? Whatever it is that we're on, this is like, yeah, full pelt action. We just want to just get it done. There's just a surge of, we see the goal. The goal is to stay in play mentally. This is a real, real, real thing. We are overcoming and recognizing our divinity when it comes to the subconscious mind and how we can feed it and how we can find ourselves having better days by being intentional about our speech and our actions and being disciplined and showing ourselves the kindness and the things that really are going to bring that energy of good lifestyle, soft lifestyle, or I want a bit of this, or I feel like a bit of that. I'm here for it. I'm here for the action taken. I'm here for the action taken. We've got a daughter value. See, with that taking action, with that being disciplined, with staying the course, with heeding the call, hearing the message, receiving the download and taking inspired action, and the spirit team being like, oh, let me shower some of this on you because you be listening, you be peeping the signs, you're in play. You know, you're not sitting on the bench, you're in play. You're not sitting on the bench. And this is what May season feels like. You're not sitting on the bench. You don't want to have another season watching other people play. You don't want to be benched. There's certain times when you're called to just ride it out. You just lean back, watch what's going on. You're here for the commentary. You're here for the review, the blow by blow. You're here for the, oh, did you hear? Did you see? Do you know what I mean? But this season, May season feels like, nah, I'm in play. I'm outside. I'm doing things. This business is going to take me to the next level. This thing is going to be the thing. So the door to value is like, stay the course. Although it might feel slow, you might not feel like you have all the resources. You may not feel like you have the support that you need. You may not have the numbers. You don't have the backative. All of the stuff. Keep going because the door to value is opening. See how the door is opening. Yeah, with the peas just falling through, the resources, the right people at the right time, the right collaboration, the right energy, with the right timing, the alignment. That is what that door to value is like. Recognizing what you have, your skills and abilities, um, not to shortchange yourself. This is not a shortchange yourself type of season. This is, I want to do it big. I want to feel nice. I want to put on nice clothes. I want to feel sexy. I want to feel good. Do you see what I'm saying? I want to link up with the girls. I want to link up with the man them. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be outside in the blooms. Do you get what I'm saying? Hitting out that nice sun. But the sun be sunning. It's been sunning. It's been feeling really like, oh, is this a little foreshadow of what summer's talking about? Because if this is it, bring it on. Yes, Mother Earth. Yes, Gaia. Yes, Mother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Father, Son. Like that. Like things are happening, and that's the energy. And we've also got the seventh chakra archangel Uriel. See now, with Uriel just coming in, and I was talking about the divine downloads and just taking action, being like, oh, and like I say in the spirit team, like, oh, I see you listening. This divine connection. This is a wonderful time to hone in on your practices. Talk to your team. Get acquainted with God. Get acquainted with your ancestors. Get acquainted with your higher self. Get acquainted with you. Do some dig deep in. Do some journaling. Do some stuff. You know what I mean? Like talk the things. The Taurus energy of I'm not trying to take on board anybody's stuff. I'm not having anybody rain on my parade because nobody understands the work it takes for me to come outside looking shiny. No one don't know the destruction that I've left in the bedroom. I look shiny and I'm outside, but you don't know the destruction that I left in the bedroom whilst getting ready. What it took, the background work, the nights that it was difficult, the times that it cried, the times that nobody was cheerleading me, the times I felt like I was on my ones, the times when it was a slog, I was traveling, I was working, I was grinding, I was doing up stuff, family, life, really trying to juggle my own emotions and show up and still look fabulous. This Taurus season has got us in a space where it's like, I don't want to just aesthetically look the part. I really want to feel the part. I just want to feel the part. I don't want to go through the motions and feel like and look like. I want to embody what it is that I look like on the outside. I want this luxurious lifestyle, this opportunity, this blessings that is showered upon me to be felt in its entirety. I really want to have the full extent of the experience. I don't want to just touch the surfaces. I don't want to just, and that comes through attention and being in the moment and digging deeper and taking a moment for pause and being creative and expressive and being, exploring your sexuality, exploring your likes, your dislikes, your God-given desires, your pleasure centers, your your command over your energetic frequency, your command over your mind, how you move in the spirit realm, how you manage your dream time, how you manage yourself. So this season right here, we're taking action. Peace is coming in because we're listening, because we're taking action on the things that we enjoy. We don't want to just be doing it half-hearted. And because the intention is there, this is where the divine support comes in with the Archangel Uriel. The seventh chakra talks about the crown. That is our connection. This is the divine flow. This is our higher self. This is the the innate, the God-given connection, so you can't doubt your inclinations at this time. You can't doubt that. And I keep saying there are no coincidences. So that being said, what are you learning? What did you get from that? What are you picking up? As my dad would say. You get what I'm saying? Are you picking up what the divine is putting down? Like that. That's the energy. Oh, I like that. Okay. So May is coming in on some, yeah, we're trying to, not trying, we're doing. We're making different decisions. We're doing a new thing here, people. We're on job. We're finna do this thing completely different. I feel like this daughter value energy, though, there is a little bit of a angst that I'm getting. And I feel like the angst is, for some of us, again, like I was saying, the resources aren't there for everything that we want to do. For some of you, there is a real action. You guys have been jet setting. A couple of you have been moving from place to place, whether that is just because you are working on locations. For some of you, this looks like, yeah, you've just been in grind mode. You've been doing stuff. And I feel as though this is where like the money and the energy of, nah, I need to chase the bag. I want to get the bag. And it's like, I've been pursuing the bag and I've been reaping the benefits of the bag. However, this thing, I just want to feel it. I want to embody this thing so that when the peas flow in, I'm able to fully experience it and fully, it's like when you are on a break. Like say it's like I'm gonna use an analogy. It was like when you're at work and my lips are dry. And you have like the little 15-minute break, and then you might have like the half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever you get. Yeah. That 15-minute break is not the break that you sit down and crack out your lunch. That's not the break that you really sit down and go in with the scrolling or whatever. You may do a little minor scroll, you might respond to a couple texts, have a little browse. That's like you've experienced the break, so okay, you're not doing that active work. So you can experience, okay, a little downtime. But when it's the hour and you're like, yeah, so first things first, let me just make sure what I'm eating, what I'm doing, at the area that I'm doing it in feels right. So if whether it's going to be at the park, whether I'm in the space with the other people or whatever it is, within that time when you've got the extra time, you're able to just, you get me, take your time. You're eating your food at the same time scrolling. You might be chatting to someone else, kick-a-kaying. Do you get what I'm saying? You can get into it more. You can really feel this thing. You can relax a little bit. And if you're cognizant of the time, you can do scrolling, responding to people, having a little he, use the loo. Do you know what I'm trying to say? If you went out into the park or somewhere into the outside space, you're able to take a nice little 5-10 minute stroll back and just take your time within enough time to get yourself together and back on job again. You get me? It's that kind of energy. I feel like there is although this is like an action energy and it's like go and get it done, it's not the bag. I don't feel like the goal is the bag. I feel like the daughter value is happening. You're seeing it already. And for those who are not seeing the resources, it's coming as and when you feel good. It's like you don't need to be burnt out. You don't need to be chasing it like that. You don't need to be Yeah, chasing. It's about, I don't chase, I attract. It's that kind of energy. You want to attract these things. You don't want to chase it like it's not happening. You don't want to jump on every job like it's going out of style. You don't want to be at every party because you don't know when it's going to be your last. You don't want to keep running away from yourself by all the other distractions. I think this particular time, I feel like there is an energy of time and attention, with this seventh chakra, with this crown chakra energy. I feel as though there is we want to take action on slowing down, take action on the things that are going to elevate us to the next level, take action on saying yes to ourselves more, and saying no to things that are just not in alignment, and not just for peace sake, and not just for the greater good, just because I just don't feel like it, and it just doesn't serve me, and I don't have to. So no, without that guilt, and without that, you know um weary dread in the pit of your stomach, but still moving because money have to make, bills have to pay. You get me? Children need what they need. I need to do what I got to do. I want to fly. I want to escape. I want to do my things. And all of that needs peace. All of that needs the money. So, yes, I'll take action on doing the things. But again, I feel like there is just an energy, that there is a worry around the money. For some, there's a group that is worried about working a lot but not seeing um, enough financial gain or reciprocity from the situation. And there is a group who are seeing that and have reaped the benefits of that. And it's great. And I've had some wonderful moments, and I can reel through 1,001 pictures and go through 1,001 memories. But still, something's missing. Still, something needs to give, something needs to be done. So there's a beautiful energy. So yeah, let's go into the energy and see what other vibes are here. So we've got abundance mindset. So this is definitely for those who are, at that stage where it's like, listen, something needs to give. Peace needs to come. I keep talking it into existence. I'm listening to the subliminals. I'm watching my speech. Something needs to give. Showers of abundance and blessings, please. Yes, I'm ready. I am ready to receive. It's that kind of energy. So the message says, so here it is, the one, the abundance mindset. This is the angels of abundance. And it says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that's what you will experience. So again, do you see what I'm saying? It's like, again, like I said, it's like a mind thing. We're really moving through the limits. We're like, nah, there's things that are limiting my ability to express myself, communicate clearly, see things, be present. Yeah, there's a blockage to experiencing things in its fullness, and that's the vibe. So I feel like the limited thoughts are what is, for some people, for some of us, are inhibiting our manifestations at the moment. There are things that, if we tap into ourselves and deal with those things and become comfortable looking at self, doing the much needed excavation and exploration, then the door to value just swings open, especially with the new mindset, because we're already paying that much needed time and attention to ourselves. And that's the kind of energy. Do you see what I'm saying? So we've got conscious consumer. So it says, you have the power to heal and to help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and have and you only purchase what you need. So again, it's like excess. I think again we've gone to this energy where, like I said, for some of us, this daughter value, especially for the group who are like, well, I'm doing okay. Like obviously, I could always do with some more, but yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm saying I'm making things happen. There is this energy that it's like I said, it goes back to been on countless holidays. I've been on countless things. I've got memories and great things, but still there is something. I feel as though the conscious consumer energy is definitely around. It's like, don't just accumulate things for the sake of accumulating things to be like, well, at least this is what I can show for my trading my time for money. I can see it in my clothes, I can see it in the things that I've bought, I can see it in my my home, in my things, my car, whatever it is that you look after. And it's like, just be conscious of not just getting things because it's a part of the trend, because like I said, it's a luxurious energy. We want the nicest things, but make sure we're just getting things that are not, you know what I mean, in the sweatshops, and you know what I mean, or just not ethically farmed, and just bad kind of for the planet and bad for people, and you know what I mean, like be conscious of those things. I think maybe you may already be feeling like, nah, I don't really feel the same way about certain things I used to be excited about. I used to be excited about this particular brand or this particular thing, and it doesn't really hit the same no more. So again, you're still gonna want the nice things, you're still gonna want to do the things, and yes, buy the things if you're making your money. Then spend the money the way you want to spend the money, but be conscious. And I feel as though this has come up because some of you are at that stage where you are conscious. You're like, yeah, not really. I don't need those things no more. Do you know what I mean? Like it was good for the time. It served its purpose, and for where I am right now, for what I need, it's just not enough. So again, there's that, and then we've got visualize abundance in all forms. I'm about to sneeze. Confirmation. Okay, listen. True word. So, excuse me. So, visualize abundance in all forms. So it says, God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of what is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and this is what you will experience. Again, like I said about really overcoming the mind and really, it's a mindset change. As I was saying, I feel like we're taking action on, nah, man. I need to not let these things knock me no more. I need to feel good in myself so that when I'm defending myself, it feels like, I'm not just defending myself just simply out of principle, but I really believe that this is an injustice. I'm not just taking bad up because realistically I'm not really on job for real, and there's just bare things I should be doing, and actually I should be here by now, and actually this, and if I should have done that, or I didn't do this, and the stuff that we can reel ourselves in, all the shoulda coulda wouldas and all of that. It's just not what's necessary, because all it really does is put you further into victim mode. It's different if you are doing it from a spiritual standpoint, from a personal growth standpoint, and you're like, I got some nasty habits, I've got some really icky thoughts, I've got some icky feelings, and here's what they are. And you come to the page and you spill it out, or you speak to a therapist, or you seek spiritual assistance, and or do you know what I mean? You feed into yourself, you get comfortable with your spirit team, you call on Archangel Uriel if that's what you're led to do, or you speak to God, speak to your spirit team. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there is this like this energy. But I like the fact that for those who are doing good in a sense like monetary, that there is a surge and a want to take action on all kinds of things. This is not just, you know, just spiritual stuff. You want to enjoy things fully in a different light with people, feeling confident in yourself, not feeling, you know, any way inhibited or whatever. Let's see what other energies are coming out. But I like the fact that you just got this energy, like you just want to get up and do something. Get up and do something. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yes, Taurus season. Okay. May came in like, yeah, is it? What are you talking about? So let's see what the vibrations are. So we have number 24, we've got grace. Okay. Love these cards. The glare's a little bit mad. But yeah, so it says the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves in this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. So I'm just going to wheel and come again because that was a mouthful. So the frequency of God's supports our smooth adaptation to the anticipation of life's currents and changes, and we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. Again, now we have to give ourselves grace because this card just summarized what I just said. It's bringing into balance this inner standing that whatever we are experiencing, we are experiencing for the inner standing, for the evolution of it. So your feelings that now I need to bruck out of this doldrums, I need to pull myself out of this pit mentally and emotionally. I don't want to just go through the motions. I want to feel. This is what this card's talking about. This energy of bridging the divine with the human essence. The human essence is struggle and challenge and overcoming and triumph. You know, having a testimony. That is what the human essence is. That is the human experience. It is overcoming. It is experiencing life, joy, pain, all of the spectrum. You know, and being able to say, and this is what I get from it all. Do you know what I mean? This is what I surmise from all of my years. Do you know what I mean? This is what I get from that school of thought, this school of thought, that walk, that journey, this thing, that person. This is what I get. You know, and that's the vibration. And I love the fact that it's like, yeah, it's grace. Give yourself grace. It's not a perfect thing. Do you get what I mean? Duality. This energy that, again, dealing with the light and dark. I feel like this month we are getting comfortable with meeting and befriending our shadow, that person who says those icky things or feels those icky feelings that you wouldn't even voice because you're like, that sounds so dread. You might say it to the like one or two little trusted people who can dig your dark humor or can dig what it is sometimes when you are in a space where you just don't feel great and everything that you see is just like ugh, or you know, or it makes you feel some type of way, or you get a surge of energy and it's just pure high vibration and you're living and you're experiencing and you're saying, wow, look how the Most High is just blessing me with all of this abundance. Look at how the daughter value just open up wide. People want me in their space. My name is spoken in big rooms. I'm doing up things. They're coming to me. They want my assistance. They want my expertise because I'm not for games. I know what it is that I have. I take action on these things, you know. But so how comes this side of my life is in shambles? How is it that I just can't get this right? How is it that I just can't stay in a routine, damn it, that is healthy? How come I just keep going to this relationship? How come I just keep going to this habit? Why do I just keep going through the same day like it's Groundhog Day? Why am I experiencing these things? I've got so much to be thankful for. And then that's what happens. And then you start to feel guilty, that you feel bad because you know that you've got so much blessings and so much things and showers of, you know what I mean? You're like, nah, I've got lots to be thankful for. Why am I bawling? Why am I cussing for? Some people have it worse. Look at such and such. Look at what's going on in the world. And then you start to feel awful. But that's when you take a pause and you say, I'm going to give myself grace in this moment. I'm doing the best I can right now. And tomorrow's another day. Every day in every way, my life is getting better and better. You know, like that, them affirmational things. Listen, that part. Do you see what I'm saying? Give yourself grace. Yes, we all could grow, but the duality that we are experiencing or will continue to experience through this May season is a lot of highs, a lot of beautiful things coming in. The Most High in our spirit team is just dropping things in our lap. Here, have that. Go here, do this, meet them, go. Yeah, I'm saying go outside, do that. You know, monetary things with that divine connection. You know, but the duality that, yeah, there's going to be things that are just going to be like, oh my gosh, is this really my life? Oh my gosh. Say, swear, this is my life. Is this really my life like that? Did I really opt for this life? Did I? I could have never chose this. There's no way I said to myself, I want to come and live this life with this certain set of circumstances, with these set of people, with this thing that I've got to overcome. There's no way. I could have never been. Could I really be so cruel to myself? You know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But that's the duality, because the other side is beautiful and it's lovely and all kind of jubbly stuff. And you know this Taurus season, it's all give it to me, give it to me. I want it nice. Put it in a tall glass. Make sure things are sparkly. I want it to be bright and I want it to look good. And do you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. We've got commitment. So I feel like we're definitely making a commitment to ourselves. And if you are not committing to yourself, if you are not being disciplined, if you are not heeding the call, then this is the time to do it. People, make a commitment to yourself. Make a commitment to your future self. Make a commitment to your children. Make a commitment to your community. Make a commitment to yourself, your inner child. Make a commitment to unpacking, elevating, really connecting, having that experience that you feel. Because I feel like, nah, man, I'm getting this big and serious. This is a real, real feeling. I want to feel, like really feel. I don't want to do it kind of like tentative. I don't want to kind of do it half-hearted, kind of like looking over my shoulder, like, oh, like, is it me though? Like, for real? Like, me? Like, I want to step in and be like, yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'm the person you've been waiting for. Yeah, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I've been, yeah. Oh no, I'm the expert. Oh yeah, so you haven't met me. Hi, I'm such and such. Nice to meet you. I am, yeah, I'm an expert in this. I'm a specialist. You know. My calling is this. My purpose is, and just walk in it. The imposter syndrome just to the back, because we don't have space for that, because there's too much opportunities and there's too much actions to take. There's too much stuff that is on the horizon here for the experiences that you really, really want to have. Because I can feel it. I can feel that you want to have the experiences. I can feel it. And I can feel some jubbly energy as well. So get it, be safe, but get it. Yeah, I'm saying, get it, be safe, but get it. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, make that commitment to yourself, commit to yourself, commit to this journey, commit to feeling good, and commit to giving yourself the care and time and attention that you deserve, in this season of feeling good, commit to eating well, meditating, all the stuff, I'm not going to go through the list, the stuff that make you feel good, the stuff that you're supposed to do, the stuff that makes you feel good, but you drop off because you just get lax. That stuff that makes you feel good. It's like, why did I stop doing that? I always feel good when I'm fasting. I always feel good when I'm praying. I always feel good when I'm exercising. I always feel good when I'm journaling. I always feel good when I'm talking to a therapist. I always feel good when I'm outside in nature. I always feel good when I'm communing with my people. I always feel good when I'm meditating. I always feel good when I'm doing breath work and yoga. I always feel good when I'm outside with friends and family. And you get what I'm saying? Why don't I do this more often? Why do I keep... What is this? Make a commitment to yourself to do the things that make you feel good. This is the time for it. This is bloom season. See what I'm saying? Like, this is bloom season. Make it happen, people. Full joy in yourself. You got the fifth chakra. Talk. Be clear in your communication. Make your wants and your needs and your desires known plainly. Don't skip bits. Don't make it sound pretty for the person. Don't mute yourself. Don't filter. Don't just talk the truth. You ain't got to be mean, but be real. Put yourself first. What do I really want to achieve in this moment? Not, oh my God, it's going to hurt the person if I say this. Oh God, oh, more fireworks. What do I want to achieve? I want this person to fully understand their divinity. I want to understand me. I want to stop running away from the things that are going to be good for me. That's the vibe. I love that. So let me see what's going on with love. Because like I said, I had this energy. Like, what is that? Someone is chatting to someone new. There is a spark of renewed energy in a connection that was supposed to be dead in the water, but for some reason it got revived. I think it got revived around the action taken. I think it really inspires you and turns you on when people are about that life. When they start doing things, playing their position, serving the community, playing their role, being a boss, being a family person, being a team player, being a collaborator, a co-creator. It's some of the most sexy thing to watch. So maybe somebody's in their action energy. Maybe they've picked up this May energy, like, yeah. See, from April season, I've got bear cards just flew out as well. Oh, hold on. I was told to take all of them. So I'm going to just run through them because I feel like I'm chatting to a bunch of people. This is a collective. So yeah, there is this energy, vibes going on. Right, so codependency, right? So addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so right off the bat, remember I was talking about committing to yourself? And this is a part of the duality. Committing to yourself is, I need to stop And I mean, stop feeding this person with all this energy and all this vim and all this stuff. I need to just focus in and zero in on me, because my attention to this situation, or my vexation, or my discomfort, or whatever it is, or my attachment to this situation is unhealthy. And I need to center myself in this thing. This codependence is real because I'm leaning on this person for my excuses why certain things are not done, or why I'm not living the way I'm supposed to be living. And I've got to take some accountability. So don't know who that's for, but there's that. And then true love. Again, like I said, somebody's meeting somebody, someone's having that conversation. Like, so what are you into? What do you like? You know what I'm saying? So true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, like I said, someone's met somebody or meeting someone in the month of May. If you've already met this someone and for some of you, you've already been talking to this person online. This has been a few weeks and you like what they're saying. You just want to make sure that their actions line up with what they're talking, because people like to talk. So you're kind of like, let me see, does it match? Does it match? Does it match? And then for others of you, you're like, no, man, it's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for you. Nice to meet you. Why did it take so damn long? Thank you. Thank you for coming through. You came in just at the right time. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I am doing stuff. And I feel like if you are in that space and you're meeting someone, you have to meet somebody who is got some kind of relationship with their team. They've got to have a way of how they manage life that is not about codependency, that's not about addiction, that is not about burying their head in the sand. It's not about not reaching their potential. They've got to have something higher that they aspire to, that they go to in their times of solace. It can't just be just any guy just who's like, he's nice, but you know what I mean? Like, obviously, look, if it's that time and it's like, it's just for fun, then be safe and have your fun in it. But to where I feel like you want to start feeling things properly, and you want to feel like that man or feel like that girl, do you know what I mean? And dealing with people who are on some half-hearted thing, but you like, got love for them, but it's just like, yeah, this doesn't make me feel like, you know what I mean? I want to feel like, then you deserve to feel like, and there is someone out there that's going to make you feel like and treat you like and be like what it is that you want. Yeah, I'm saying, especially with this mindset thing that we're on, and we're talking about what it is that we want. You know what I'm saying? And speaking clearly and making commitments, and fifth chakra popping. This is what I want. This is what I expect. This is what I can offer. Listen, it's a brand new day, people, and I'm loving the energy. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So some of you are really in this space where it's like, you know what? If I'm not seeing a change, I'm not sure, because I don't know if I can trust that you're going to make the right decision. I don't feel like if I lean back, you're going to lean forward with what I need. So for some of you, you're on people, so that they will do what it is that you want them to do, simply because you know that they won't do what it is that they're supposed to do. And if they don't really want to do what they're supposed to, then you shouldn't really have to force them and nitpick and, henpeck. You just got to do what you have to do for your damn self. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Show people how it's supposed to be done. But I feel as though in some cases, there is a situation where it's like, raw, you need to trust the process on this one. You can't control the narrative. You can't beat people into submission. You can't waylay people into being who you want them to be. Some people are just don't really want very much. They're cool to just coast, and we can't beat people into growth. Everybody has their own timeline for when it is that they step into this thing. And some people, big and serious, leave this realm and haven't grown. and they're gonna wheel and come again in a newborn baby and have to do it all again. That's what I'm saying. That's just a school of thought. You know what I mean? Not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's a school of thought. Or they just leave here and they hadn't grown. They were just like big pygmy, big children, just raw and just immature like that. Is still talking about people and pushing up your face in your old age. You haven't evolved. Oh no. And there's people that walk around like that. No, sir. But I feel as though there is definitely an energy where you have to trust the process on this one. There is a reason why there is a bit of turbulence. Do you get what I mean? Like I said, there is this duality going on, and you've got to give yourself grace through this time. Feel how you feel, take actions on the thing you need to take actions on. But the facts of the matter is, you have to stay committed to you. You can't fold. You can't fold, and you can't not bank on yourself, and you can't keep sleeping on yourself. The energy's too rife for that. I know that if you are not doing the things that you're supposed to do, I know that it's making you feel some type of way. Hands down. Listen, I can feel it. I can feel it. The amount of belly bubbles that I can feel for it's like, oh, I really should do this, or I really want to do that, but it's like, oh, could I be asked? No, I'm gonna have to dig up this, and oh, can I trust people with that? And it's a whole heap of fears and worries and anxieties, and I get it. But boy, you have to make the commitment, and you got to do the talking, and you got to do the stuff, and you got to give yourself grace. But trust the situation. Yeah, things will unfold. Those who know that there's some sneaky shit going on in the background, all will be revealed in the time that it needs to be revealed. Focus on you. Stop running after people or trying to prove people right or wrong or whatever, or prove yourself right. Whatever's going on is going to come to light regardless. So don't don't penny it. It's not a problem. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So, like I said in one of my other videos, you might have that guy, that girl. There will never be someone that you sit down and chill with on a regular day, like if we're in your own real mind. But when you're in that space where it's like, oh, I just need you. You know what I'm saying? They're just all kinds of jubbly and all kinds of sweet, but it just, you know, I have nothing for offer. You know, I have nothing for give. You know, no get up and go. You get what I'm saying? Like, well, go on for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this Taurus energy season where people want to just get things done and want to feel and be. And what's like, if you're not on action, if you're not on doing stuff, then you're going to have to move. Because I feel some of you getting very irritable. Very irritable. Yeah, I'm trying to say with people not showing up the way they're supposed to showing up. And I think it's the lack of trust. You don't think people are going to actually give you what it is that you think you deserve. So when somebody comes that's packaged completely different but has everything that you want, I beg you look at it. Now, I'm no shallow person, but I know that there's certain times that now at least a basic attraction or a basic chemistry needs to be there. I'm not talking about trying to insert things that's not there, but allow people to show you themselves. Again, like I said, it's not just all aesthetics. Remember I said at the beginning of the reading, you don't want to just look like and see like certain people that you have around you, they look the part, they say all the things that they're supposed to say to really win, but on the underneath, on the tuck-in, they're not really about what they said that they were about. They're not, the packaging ain't really aligning with what's inside. What's that? What is that inside of this shiny bag? Because it's not looking very shiny in there. What is that? That's the kind of energy. So I feel like if you notice that there's a pattern, that your shiny, buff, beautiful thing that you run after, it's just not coming up. You're gonna have to open your mind a little bit. Keep an open mind. traverse other terrain, you know, see what's going on elsewhere. You get what I'm trying to say? At least give it a chance. Because in this season, there is definitely an energy where divine is going to be giving you situations to ascertain what it is that you are really about. What it is, are you really, do you really like that thing? Or do you think you like that thing because that's what you're supposed to like? Do you get what I'm saying? Have you given yourself the full, what's the word for it? Permission to explore what things look like. You know what I mean? Like, stop limiting things based on what you think people are going to say, what people will believe, or whatever. You know, don't limit yourself. But there's like four more cards, and then I'm going to wrap up because this portion wasn't supposed to be so long. But the way the energy rocks. So you deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you deserve love. You are lovable. You are lovable just the way you are. Warts and all, wounded, boxed down, bruised up, everything. You are beautiful in all of your imperfection. You know, so you do deserve love. You don't have to be this finished article. You don't have to be 15 pounds lighter. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to always be hitting the markers on aesthetics. Yeah, I'm saying to feel like that you deserve love. You don't have to always be done up to the nines to garner and to garner respect and good treatment and kind words. You know, all of the stuff that we're supposed to be feeling. So don't allow any limited um, things or any past relationships. Definitely, past relationships have wounded a lot of us in how we view ourselves in many ways. Some of us it's sexually, some of us it's to do with our identities, you know, what it is that we really like, how much we've assimilated into our partner's worlds, whatever that may look like. When we are trying to find our feet and are not quite sure of who we are, how much we can really melt into other people's lives. It's a real thing. Um, and sometimes we don't feel deserving of love or that we have enough to offer. So that, you know, we take scraps. You know, I've taken scraps. We've all done it. You get what I'm saying? It's a part of the journey. Um, but yeah, there's this an energy of shifting the mindset, and it goes again back to that mindset. It's about that relationship. It's about that reminder, the daily reminder. Again, that daily routine stuff. Listen, anyway, I don't want to go into that. Attraction. We've got you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So be in the here and now. Be in the here and now. You don't need to be the finished article. Like I said, you don't have to be in the here and now. Enjoy life as it is, what's happening, your current size, what you look like, where you live right now, the type of money that you have. Be comfortable in I'm right here right now to obtain as much information and data to sort through so that I can move through this game with next level XP. Yeah, I'm next level XP. Do you see what I'm saying? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. See again that mindset thing. You've got to think, and again, like I said, that imposter syndrome, that energy of feeling like you don't deserve it. You deserve it. There is this vibration that it's like, oh, the person that I want might not want me. And I think that's something that we have to kind of work with in general. I think if everybody can be a little bit more open minded and less shallow, and start with a connection that is rooted in, start having conversations like, so what helps you bounce back from heartbreak or setbacks? What, how do you manage, like, how, like, what's one of the worst things that's happened to you that you thought, right, I didn't think I was going to get over? Okay, so how did you do that? What did that look like for you? So if that was likely to happen again, how would my, what would be my best course of action to support you in that moment? Yeah, I'm trying, like, just, do you get what I mean? Like, these are the types of conversations and energies that need to be happening. Again, with that fifth chakra, clear communication, talk the stuff, have the conversations that are uncomfortable on, commit to having conversations, commit to breaking the mold, breaking patterns of behavior, be committed to the idea and the fact that life is pure duality, pure yin yang, pure good and I'm gonna say good and bad. There's no good and bad. Challenge and triumph. You know, unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then at the last one, for some of you, it ain't that. Look, I tried. I went out of my comfort zone. I spoke to her. I spoke to him. They weren't my type, but we connected on this thing. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna listen to the signs, to the people that saying I've got to open up my thing. But I tried, and it's just, no, it's just not for me. There's not enough connection here. I need something I can sink my teeth into. I need to look at the person and be like, uh-huh. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, okay. Oh, that's really interesting. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I always thought? Do you know, like that, and just be involved and enthralled? Some of you need that enthrallment. Some of you, this is where that jubbly energy comes from. Some of you need that. What are you saying? Oh, is it? Okay. Like, yeah, some of you need a little bit more juice in the tank, which is fair enough. Not everybody has the stones to, and I'm not talking about just picking up any person, but it's about being open to the great unknown. You won't ever know until you experience something. So no shade to anybody who's just like, yeah, nah, if it ain't 6'5", 6'1", with da 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 da, with that da da, if she ain't petite with this and that, then boy, this person can't get a look in. And realistically, you might as well talk the thing and be real with the fifth chakra. Don't lead nobody down the path that, say you can't take them down and lead anybody, because leading people on is cruel. So, boy, if you know that raw, it's not that, and it's like, it's never gonna be that, then yeah, don't pursue, and just be gentle when you're talking and letting people know that, yeah, it's not that. Do you know what I mean? But for most of you, there is definitely an energy that, I'm taking action on things. I want to experience true romance. I want to experience true honesty, connection. I want to walk through life feeling like I deserve to be in this space, that I'm here for a reason, that no matter what I've been through, that I deserve happiness and I deserve to have a life that looks different to the one it currently looks like. I'm thankful for this life. Give thanks, because gratitude is a must. But this energy that, I may come with a whole load of baggage. I may, I've got a lot of things to unpack. Like I said, we've got things we want to do, and that requires work. So maybe, there is an angst of, is anybody going to be able to manage this amount of stuff that's going on, and maybe this isn't the best time to have anyone around. But for those who have that person around and they're already in that relationship, this is definitely a time for you to come together, to make a commitment to each other, to work through things gracefully, and when you're meeting somebody new, that you don't just dump everything on them, but you're gentle enough and honest enough to say, look, I'm going through some things, and right now I don't even know what that's going to look like. But hey, if you want to rock with me throughout this journey, feel free to share how you be doing your things. Do you know what I mean? Not like you want to teach it, because sometimes it's just not the one, getting people who feel like they want to come and school you on life. And you're like, okay. I'm talking about like those people who want to come with their unsolicited advice. And they're like, they ask you for anything. And certain times, like, are you qualified? Right, respectfully, are you qualified? When last did you have a healthy relationship? When last did you hold down a job? When last did you own your own home and business? When was the last time you were disciplined, actually, about something? So respectfully, keep your opinions to yourself. That's the, when I say this energy of May is very much like, don't be mean. Don't be mean. People, don't be mean, but be clear. Be clear. Be clear. Don't be mean. So final vibes from the animal spirits to close. So we have the seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait how people, places, and things reveal why they were there the whole time. Do you mean that person, that thing was hiding in plain sight this whole time? Do you mean it was really underneath my nose? Or for some of you, it's watch and wait how things unfold with this relationship that you are building with Source. This relationship that you're building with Source, the just watch and wait the types of experiences that you have communicating with the spirit team, the type of relationships that you can have once you have started the healing process, and how much open and how much more love and how much more fullness your life can have with time and attention. The bee spirit, sweet results await. Sweet results await. You see what I'm saying? Listen, things are moving in the right direction. Sweet results await. Again, watch and wait. Soon come. Yeah, soon come. Then we've got the swan spirit. Time for a deep dive. Again, going back to that energy. Take a deep dive. Have the communication. Do the stuff. Do the work. We've got the sand dipper spirit. The sandpiper spirit. Be playful. Again, play with the ting. Explore, express, give yourself grace, visualize. I think this is where especially for those who are on this manifestation thing and just like, listen, the door to spirit needs to hurry up and open up. Like every minute I'm hearing people talk about money. I've been doing money manifestations and all I'm not the money. Be playful with it. Don't make it so deep. Don't make it so like your life depends on it. It's like a desperate and needy energy. Like, let go of that. Be playful with it. You know what I mean? Oh, it feels so nice to, you know what I mean? Lay in this bed with how many springs and how many cotton fabric this and you know what I mean, with my silk pillow, and I just and really just feel it and giggle. It's like, yeah, I giggle so much when I what I mean, I don't know, bounce on my trampoline in my acres of in my acre gardens and my fields or whatnot. I play with my children, whatever it is, like play. explore. What does it feel like, smell like, taste like? Like, just really, really go in, you know, like really go in, go explain how it tastes and what it makes you feel like and what it reminds you of and what that smell brings you back to and how, like just say, yeah. And then we've got the dog spirit, be loyal to what you love, be loyal to what you love. Yeah. Stay the course. Stay the course, do the things that you enjoy, going back to what we said earlier on in the reading, and we were talking about doing the things that really make your heart sing, doing the things that really are going to make you happy. So when that money is coming in, you feel like, yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? When you're spending and you're doing your thing, it gives a different level of appreciation. There's a different level of accomplishment when you've done something that you feel proud of. And I think that goes back to that conscious consumer. When you've saw something that is good quality and that it's worth the money and it's done by good people. This is like a family owned person, or I like the ethos, I like the aims of this place. I love their company culture, I love their community spirit. Those are the types of things that are going to really make you feel good. So be loyal to those things that make you feel good, that you love, and you're like, yeah, man, I'll champion this. Make so go for things that make you feel good. I think this whole reading is about what makes you feel good, what is going to allow you to just stop moving through, going through the motions, saying the right things, looking the right way, presenting yourself in a certain way, but not feeling the way that it is that you're presenting. I think this whole reading is about really transforming, feeling, stepping into it, embodiment. So the month of May is embody the person, the place, the thing, the experience that you want to be having in this time, because it's beautiful. And very, very lastly, we have the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, and that is just a wonderful, lovely energy to close on, from that taking action, that door to abundance, the door to value, with the Archangel Uriel, with that crown chakra, that relationship, creating something. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Listen, enjoy the month of May. Take your time, give yourself that much needed time of attention, and yeah, get disciplined. Do one thing that will support what it is that you have a burning desire for inside, no matter what that be for you. But yeah, listen, Taurus season is going to be one full of duality, ups, downs, smiles, and frowns, but some amazing opportunities, some good communication, connections, vibes, fun, frolics, some deep work, moving through some stuff, some family chaos, just things, life, isn't it? But it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. So please put down in the comments, let me know how is it going, what resonated with you, and just let me know how your May turns out. I'd love to see if anything is yeah, I just want to hear experiences really. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming up. Much love, my darlings. Take care.